The first thing the girl did when she was reborn was to refuse a date with her first love, and then she went straight to the man she hated the most in her previous life. The man thought this was her new trick, believing that she was merely trying to pretend to get close to him, but in reality, she was still going to elope with her first love and was about to leave. But in the next second, the girl gently touched his hand with her foot. The man frowned and asked her if she knew what she was doing. The girl replied seriously, "I don't want you to leave me." The man was full of confusion. The girl he used to detest even touching, but the change now was truly abnormal. He had no idea that the girl from his previous life had lured him to an abandoned warehouse to help her first love seize power and stab him with a knife. But the man had already seen through the plan, yet he didn't dodge. Instead, he told her, "Even if I die, I'll give you everything you want." It was not until her first love and adopted sister walked into the warehouse that the girl suddenly realized that it was not the man in front of her who had killed her parents, but her trusted first love and adopted sister. Looking at the smug faces of the two, the girl pressed the button to blow up the warehouse. When she opened her eyes again, she was reborn on the day when she should have eloped with her first love. The man never believed in her transformation, so the girl took the initiative to embrace him and even offered to stay with him. The man was finally moved and held her in his arms. Early the next morning, the foster sister came in hypocritically and asked the girl if she had cut off her wrist for a date yesterday. The girl recalled the malice of having adopted her sister in her previous life and got up to slap her. This scene was just overheard by the man at the door, but he mistakenly thought the two were conspiring to escape. The girl had already noticed him outside the door and deliberately shouted loudly, "He's handsome and rich. If I don't marry him, who else can I marry?" Having said that, she pushed her adopted sister onto the bed and raised her knife as if to stab her. The adopted sister was so frightened that she almost lost her soul. She pushed the girl away and ran away, even wanting to ask the man for help. But the man grabbed her neck through the handkerchief and said coldly, "She can do whatever she wants." After the girl ran away in a sorry state, the man noticed that she was barefoot. He placed her feet on his shoes to keep her warm, carried her to bed and carefully dressed her in shoes. The girl blurted out her confession subconsciously, and the man paused for a moment. She bent down to kiss him, but the man gently covered her mouth with his finger.